Hey guys, you ready to get ready with me? So we're going to be doing a get ready video today on this smoky eye look. We did add some green because I love a little color in my life. So if you are somebody who loves color or you want to try a little bit of color, this is a great look for you because we are still doing a smoky eye, but we're adding a little bit of green. And as always, you can change up the lip. That would be whatever your comfort level. I chose something a little bit more bold because I like to be bold. And as always, please subscribe to my channel. I'm hoping to do a little bit more get ready videos with me, so give me a thumbs up if you like this content. And please subscribe to my channel so you know when I'm posting new videos. So we're gonna get a little bit up close and personal here. So I'm gonna be starting with my Smashbox 24-hour eyeshadow primer. This primer is clear, it has no color to it, but it really does last 24 hours, so I'm going to apply that from my eyelash line all the way up to my brow bone. My eyebrows look a little extra fierce today. I just had them microbladed yesterday, so they're a little bit darker than what they're going to be, but I'm really excited. I think the shape looks really great, but that's why they're extra on point today. Alright, so I'm just going to start by neutralizing my eye. I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye palette. This is one of my favorite palettes. You can see that I definitely use it. I'm going to be using this yellow base here. I'm going to take a Sephora Collection number 10 brush, and I'm just going to apply that from my brow bone. I'm going to apply that from my brow bone to my crease. This step just really allows that the skin here is a neutral shade, so when I go in with the green, it's going to be a little bit more even. This also allows the shadow to blend a little bit better into my skin tone. If I just went in with a green shadow and nothing else here, it'll be a little bit harder for it to blend. I'm going to be using the new Kat Von D Pastel Goth palette. It's absolutely beautiful, and we're going to be going in with this green shade, and it is called Gloom. I'm going to be using the same brush, and I'm gonna just tap a little bit. So I'm gonna start from the outer corner and slowly start to blend it in. The reason I'm starting on the outside is because that's where I want the darkest point to be. In the first place that I put this brush down, that's where 90% of the product is gonna be deposited. So if I started here, my darkest point would be here. So that's why I'm starting on the outside. Now that we just applied the green in our crease, I'm going to go ahead and pick up a different brush and a black eyeshadow, and I'm going to pack that on my lid. So the brush I'm going to be using is the Sephora Collection green eyeshadow brush. I'm going to be picking up the number 28 Pro Cream Shadow Brush from Sephora Collection. That's a mouthful. And for my black, I'm going to go back in with the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye palette, and I'm going to pick up this bad boy. So the reason I grabbed a cream shadow brush with a powder is because this cream shadow brush is really going to help to pack on. Anytime you're using a cream, they're going to have synthetic bristles, but it's also going to be really tight, which is good for this case because I want to really pack on that on the lid. So I'm going to go ahead and literally just do a pressing motion. And I'm starting on the inside and then just going throughout the lid. I'm not going to go in the crease yet. I'm just going to really focus it on the lid. All right. I'm going to leave a little bit in the inner corner open because I am going to be going in with a highlight shade afterwards, but I'm starting to look crazy. Okay, now that I look extra crazy and there is no blending between the black and the green, we're going to make that happen. So back to my Pastel Goth palette. I really love this shade here. It's called Dagger. It's definitely a gray, but it has a little bit, it looks to me like an army green undertone. So I'm gonna use that to help transition the black into the green a little bit. So I'm just dipping into that Dagger shade here, and I'm just really getting the tip of my brush. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and take a look to see where the green and the black meet, and I'm gonna go ahead and diffuse that, and I'm gonna make it a little bit softer. And if you guys take a look at the way I'm using this brush, I'm not necessarily just going back and forth, back and forth. I'm thinking about where I want the product to go, and that's where I'm placing it. So I want to have this product go a little bit higher into my crease. So I'm going ahead and doing an upward motion instead of just a windshield wiper. The windshield wiper is going to give me like a horseshoe appearance, and I really want it to be a little bit more diffused. So really think about the way that you're using your brush too. That's gonna help. Okay, so it's definitely a little bit more blended, but I'd like to go in and refine it even just a little more. So I'm gonna go back into my Shade and Light eye palette, and I'm gonna pick up a little bit of that black, and I'm just going to go in where I just put the gray, just to make it blend a little bit more. Yeah, that looks better. All right, just for giggles, I'm gonna grab a little bit more of that green and just go over the green just to make it pop a little bit more. So I'm gonna be going in with the Kat Von D Alchemist palette. This is one of her new palettes that she launched. And it is literally all holographic shades. So I'm gonna be using the color called Emerald, which is a really cool green holographic highlight color. And I'm gonna be applying that right underneath my brow bone. And I'm gonna be using that to just add some highlight. Now, when you're doing a highlight like this, you really want to keep it just under the brow bone here. You don't necessarily want to bring it all the way through the brow. The point of adding a highlight is to give a lift in the actual brow bone here. So if I apply the highlighter all the way through, I'm just highlighting the whole brow and there isn't one part that looks lifted. So really when you're highlighting, think about where you're placing your highlight, and I'm just doing mine right underneath the brow bone, just to give a little extra pop. Yeah, look at that shade. How cool is that? So fun. And then I'm going to take a little bit of this and I'm going to apply it right in the inner corner of my tear ducts, just to pop out a little bit more. So fun, so fun. Okay, let's go into eyeliner. For eyeliner, I'm going to be using my trusty Inglot Gel Cream Liner. It's really great, and I'm going to be using the MAC 210 brush, extremely fine eyeshadow brush. It's an extremely fine eyeliner brush. So I'm just going to scoop out a little bit of this. I usually put it right on the back of my hand, but I'm going to go ahead and use this little paw palette. How cool is this? This is really an awesome tool for makeup artists. So I'm just going to go ahead and roll out some of the eyeliner and use it from here. And that way I don't have to worry about cleaning off my hands every 5 seconds. This is genius. So I'm definitely going to do a nice dramatic wing with this look because I love dramatic wings, and that's what I'm doing. All right, definitely a nice dramatic wing. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of under smoke under the lash line, just because I have a lot going on up top and I want the bottom to be just as smoky. So I'm gonna apply the same eyeliner right in my waterline. See the difference that just made? Oh, I love it. I'm going to go back in with the Pastel Goth palette in that Gloom shade, the really pretty green. And I'm going to be using a MAC 221 brush. I just got this. It's really awesome. And I'm going to go ahead and just apply this right under my lashes. Then I'm going to go back in with the Shade and Light eye palette and grab that dark black. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Just really close to the lashes. My Better Than Sex mascara. This is honestly my favorite mascara right now, and I'm really, really loving it. So I'm just going to do a bunch of layers on the top and a bunch of layers on the bottom. Whew, look at the difference in that already. It's insane. This mascara is honestly like no other. I really love it. Alright, so a little trick for the bottom lashes. When I apply my mascara, I'm purposely going to try to hit my under eye, so that's going to help to smoke it out even a little bit more. And it's also going to leave a little bit of texture. I'm totally okay with it. You know, it might not be something that you want to do, but I really love the effect that it gives, and I will show you what that looks like. See how that under eye just looks a little bit more smoky? I really love what that does. Alright, so here is my finished look. I went in with a very soft, everyday type of lip. Just kidding. I picked a cooler toned gray so it would match with the eyes. I have a little bit more of a cool tone, and I did a warm tone bronzer. That way there's some dimension to the skin. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I'm hoping to do a little bit more get ready videos with me. I mean, I have to do my makeup every day for work, so why not film it for you guys? So if you loved videos like this, please leave a comment below. Definitely give a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Bye!